Good morning. My name is Yashaswa, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite movies called City of God or Cidade de Deus, because that's how I think they say it in Portuguese, because the movie is based in Portuguese and is made in Brazil. The story is set in a small town called City of God because it's a place for all homeless or migrant people that can come to Brazil. The place is, I think, near Sao Paulo. That's how they say it in the movie. And it's basically a very small town. If we had to say, there's not a lot of jobs, there's not a lot of money there. It's just a lot of crime, a lot of since there's a lot of homelessness, so people have resorted to a lot of doing drugs, doing raids, murdering, and like a complete state of lawlessness. So the movie encaptures the kind of chaos that has been set in this place through a little bit of organized crime, which involves like elders, not elders, I would say more like teenagers, and even juveniles, kids who should be probably be playing with Hot Wheels are now carrying guns in this movie, and it's interesting to see how they utilize their innocence in a way to basically jeopardize anyone's faith, and it's kind of interesting how they play it out. If you like human interest stories, then this is a great one. The story is set around two people. One of our protagonists is Rocket, and one is Lil Z, and Lil Z came to be known as Lil Z because he got a shamanic treatment for power, and therefore from Lil Dice, he became Lil Z, and now he is basically running the whole uh, crime scenario, the crime syndicate, which has been set in this little space. While Rocket, on the other hand, is a more nuanced guy. He likes to like go to the beach, chill out, and watch good movies, watch good cinema, and he's an aspiring photographer, which is a very important part of the story of this movie. The shots that have been set in the movie to explain something have this repeated, uh, they have a repeated pattern, as in they have shots of an apartment, let's say, when then they'll show a future shot, and then they'll like take a recap showing like a montage of all the things that had happened there previously to explain the image, the geographical location, and like where is this place exactly located and why are we seeing it, which is kind of interesting because it always helps like us to get deeper into the narrative of like what the place is like, because the mostly organization of the place is like a favela, so everything's kind of like disorganized and you can't really know which apartment means what. Everything is pretty much trashed, but I think that's the aesthetic value that brings some authenticity to it. Um, and the movie revolves around Lil Z's rising crime scene and how he wants to take over everybody else's drug businesses and how he loses his partner in the process of rage, which he is like having a trouble experiencing. Like he's filled with rage, he can't take a beat, and therefore he's causing all this insane lawlessness. Even though he's like bribed the cops, he's still not being able to like keep a balance of it. And later, when the things started heating up, Rocket gets a chance to document these gangsters and help them get more, I would say, publicity, which they actually like. So it's a very interesting relationship between the two. But the overall theme is basically the state of anarchy that is being caused here due to no one keeping a check, and in the process, Lil Z kind of suffers through what he has been throwing at people, because I think like what goes around comes around. So it's a good encapsulation of like emotions, and like it's very thrilling, and I think like the references that they like express in the movie are definitely something worth noticing. So please check out the movie. It's great, and like I say, I give it a 5 stars, I guess. Thank you.